Welcome to the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where every cup tells a story, and every story starts with a sip. Join us on a journey of adventure, camaraderie, and of course, the finest brews, served hot and steeped in mystery. From dragons to ancient legends, we're brewing up more than just coffee. Today's tale begins in the scattered shards and the breath of storm, where new life sometimes takes hold, quietly, persistently, and unseen. In the shadow of the Iron Vultures' retreat, the companions of Dungeon Brew Coffee discover not just the remnants of battle, but the whisper of something older, a pulse echoing from the past. But before we dive into today's adventure, a quick word from our sponsor.
Welcome, adventurers, to the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where every cup is a quest, and every sip, a story. Start your day with the boldness of rogues rolling thunder, Guatemalan beans aged in whiskey barrels, delivering a brew as daring as a rogue's escapade. For those with a sweet tooth, Bard's-inspired hazelnut offers a harmonious fusion of rich hazelnut and decadent chocolate, reminiscent of a bard's sweet serenade. Not a coffee connoisseur? Our artisan teas, like the delicate moonlit jasmine or the comforting cider harvest, promise a journey through flavors both exotic and familiar. Craving something enchanting? Dreamspell Chai awaits, blending bold spices into a potion that stirs both body and soul. Join the Dungeon Brew crew and wear your passion proudly with our exclusive gear. Embark on your flavor adventure today at dungeonbrewcoffee.com. Dungeon Brew Coffee, brewing with initiative, rolling with life.
Now, grab your mug, settle in, and get ready for the next chapter in our brewing saga. Episode 44, Winds of Ravenwood Part 2, Ravenwood's Debt. Morning rose over Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern like a weary guardian, battered, bruised, yet standing. The storm that had raged through the night had spent its fury, leaving the earth bruised but breathing. The Iron Vultures were gone, carried off with the wind in their dark intent. In their wake, silence settled, but not peace. Not yet. The world was hushed, holding its breath in the stillness that follows fury.
Well, she's still standing. Barely, but standing. I'll call that a victory.
Victory looks different every day, Braticus. Today it looks like walls that didn't fall.
And the scent of soaked spices. My poor Kian, drowned in puddles of rainwater.
Could be worse. At least the barrels didn't roll all the way to the village again.
Yet beneath their weary laughter, something moved in the wind, not anger this time, but sorrow. It drifted through the rafters like the sigh of a spirit in mourning, brushing past the tavern walls as though bidding farewell.
Do you hear that? The storm's voice lingers, but not in rage. It grieves.
For what?
Something lost. Something old.
At the edge of the crossroads, where the storm had carved shallow scars into the earth, Patches noticed a shape half buried in the mud, a scrap of leather, tattered and dark with rain.
There's something here. Looks like a pouch, gods. It's nearly torn in two.
Probably something the wind tossed down. Let's have a look.
That mark, that's the Iron Vultures' insignia. The storm was tailing them hard last night.
Do you think they'll come back for it?
Not likely. Mercs don't return for scraps. Whatever they dropped, it's not coin, or they'd have fought the wind itself to get it back.
No, not coin. There's magic here. Old and alive.
From within the torn pouch, a faint warmth pulsed, a whisper of nature itself, sleeping, waiting. The storm had not merely taken, it had delivered. And though none yet knew what they held, the roots of something ancient had already begun to stir. Back inside the tavern, the companions huddled near the flickering light. The pouch, mud-streaked and torn, rested at the center of the table. What the storm had delivered was no simple trinket of war. Within it lay three small things that pulsed faintly with warmth, like the heartbeat of the earth itself.
They're beautiful. Like polished river stones, but warmer.
Smells like spice and smoke and old rain, like the forest before dawn.
They're looking at us. I swear they're watching.
Seeds don't watch, Nyved.
Maybe not in your gardens. But these aren't ordinary.
No, they're not. These are seeds of Ravenwood, the forest that once lived, breathed, and thought. a realm of trees older than kings, cut down in an age of iron and greed. The forest fought back once, and when it fell, its heart scattered to the winds. The very winds that followed the Iron Vultures through here.
So the Iron Vultures were carrying those figures. They've made a trade of stealing what they don't understand.
Maybe they didn't even know what they had. Maybe it was just another trophy from another ruin.
And now it's here. In our tavern.
Then maybe that's not an accident. Maybe the storm wanted to bring them here. To us.
So what do we do with them? Keep them? Return them? Burn them before they bring something worse?
Keeping them makes us the next thieves in the story, doesn't it?
But maybe they can grow again if we plant them. If they came from Ravenwood, maybe they can bring it back.
The room filled with silence, the kind that hums, thick and alive, when something larger than words has entered it. Outside, the morning light filtered through the shattered shutters, casting pale gold across the table.
So the silence of Ravenwood slumber scatter the quiet and mend what was torn. So the silence as Ravenwood sleeps scatter the quiet and unravel the keeps. So the silence beneath Ravenwood shine scatter the quiet where the lost have strayed. So the silence in Ravenwood's heart scatter the quiet and let the lost take part.
Did anyone else hear that?
Yes. And the wind rarely repeats itself.
3 seeds, a forgotten forest, and a whisper that refused to die. The storm had passed, but its purpose had only just begun. The whisper lingered long after the wind fell silent. It wound through the tavern's beams and between their hearts, leaving each companion to wrestle with what it had asked of them. Plant what was lost. Simple words, but heavy ones.
They feel alive. Like they're dreaming, waiting to wake up. Every bean I roast, every leaf I steep, it all starts the same way. A seed, a chance. Maybe these aren't so different.
Ha! Renewal through flame, maybe? You burn, you brew, you change. The heat doesn't destroy, it transforms. If Ravenwood burned once, perhaps fire's what it needs to be reborn.
Kedfel Nyved. That's how healers and arsonists both start their lessons.
All depends who's holding the torch.
Still, he's right about one thing. Growth comes after ruin. The earth needs both wounds and roots to heal. These seeds can restore balance, then maybe they should.
Aye. And maybe it's not just balance they bring. Maybe it's a chance to mend what's been broken. The Iron Vultures took life for profit. We've a chance to give it back, for no reason but that it's right.
It's more than that, Braticus. The world once made a promise to Ravenwood to protect it as it sheltered us. That promise was broken long ago. Planting these seeds isn't just about rebirth, it's about forgiveness. The forest remembers.
Then we should find a place that remembers too. Somewhere between what's wild and what's built, where both can breathe.
The grove at the forest's edge. The one where the old road splits before the hills. It's quiet there. Protected.
Then it's settled. We'll plant them where crossroads meet the roots. Let the world choose which way it grows.
The choice was made not from duty or command, but from something deeper, an understanding that some debts can only be repaid through kindness unasked for. The tavern behind them still stood, battered but proud, and before them, the land waited.
Do you smell that? Flowers and fire.
Ravenwood's breath. It knows we've heard.
And so, beneath the calm after the storm, the companions set out once more, guided not by map nor coin, but by the whisper of roots remembering their name. At the edge of the wild, where the crossroads met the forest's shadow, the companions paused. The clearing lay empty, save for the soft carpet of fallen leaves and the scent of damp earth. Here, they would plant not just seeds, but memory itself.
We ground ourselves first. Let the soil drink our intent. This is not mere planting, it is restoration. Offer to the earth what you wish to see grow.
For warmth. May the fire of life embrace you, as it warms our hands and hearts.
For strength. May your roots endure, and your leaves taste the sun's fire as we do.
For protection. May nothing take what was given freely, and may courage watch over you.
For life. May each drop nourish and heal all that grows here.
For remembrance. Rise, Ravenwood, and remember the bond once broken.
And then it happened. The earth shimmered faintly where the seeds lay, and in the dimming light, a single green shoot pushed through the soil, delicate yet certain, as if the forest itself had remembered its own breath.
It's alive. It knows we're here.
And it will grow strong. I can feel it, even in the air.
Balance restored. Small but steady.
The forest remembers. So long as we care, it will endure.
The wind lingered a moment longer, gentle and approving. Ravenwood had taken root once more, not just in the earth, but in the hearts of those who had chosen to believe. And in that quiet, sacred place, the essence spoke one last time, balance restored. After their long night at the forest's edge, the companions returned to the tavern. It stood calm and quiet now, its walls scarred but proud. Outside, the crossroads seemed alive with possibility, as if even the land itself acknowledged the choice they had made.
You know, every plank I fix feels like stitching a piece of the world back together. Like those seeds we planted, they needed care, and so did this old tavern.
I added a hint of ash and a touch of root, trying to capture that forest edge. It smells alive, doesn't it?
Alive, yes, but fragile. Every morning I'll check on it. Not just for water or sun, but to make sure it remembers how to grow straight and strong. It's like healing a wound that wasn't ours to cause.
For Ravenwood. Simple words, but enough for those who come later to understand. A reminder that even what was lost can return.
The forest is more than soil and stem. Planting these seeds, it wasn't just restoration. It was a pact. I'll carry this rune as a reminder that we made the choice to keep the promise the world forgot.
It's funny, isn't it? How something so small, just a sprout, can make us all feel bigger, stronger, like we've done the right thing.
And a little magic never hurts. It's in the earth, the spice, the fire. Renewal tastes better when it's earned.
We've all been changed. I see it in the way we care now for the forest, for each other, for what comes next.
Aye. And maybe the Iron Vultures took what they thought they could own, but we returned more than what was stolen. Honor isn't just surviving, it's knowing what to protect.
And understanding that restoration isn't a single act. It's every morning we return, every choice we make to keep the bond alive.
The tavern breathed in the new dawn. Outside, the sprouts swayed gently in the wind, green and certain. Ravenwood will grow again. The fire is low, the mugs are empty, and tonight's tale has come to an end. But the journey is far from over. Thank you for gathering with us at Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where adventure brews with every sip. Join us next time as new challenges arise, mysteries deepen, and the magic of the tavern unfolds. If you enjoyed this taste of adventure, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell so you never miss a new episode. We'll save a seat for you at the tavern. See you soon.